All right, today we're going to learn about endpoint if we are given the midpoint and the other endpoint. So yesterday we learned about the midpoint. So yesterday they would have given us both of the endpoints and we would have found the halfway point in between. Today is slightly different. Today we are going to be given the endpoint and the midpoint, and we need to find where the other endpoint is. It is the same distance from both sides. So for the first example here, we would be given the endpoint of 3, 9 and the midpoint of 7, 4. So we want to look at the x's first, or the y's. It really doesn't matter. I probably would prefer to look at the y's first. So the y values are from 9 to 4. That change is going down 5. So we need to go down 5 again. So 4 minus 5 would give us -1. Now we're going to look at the x's. From 3 to 7, our change was going up 4, so we need to go up 4 again to find the other endpoint. So that would give us 7 plus 4 is 11. So we're going to try that over here. M is the midpoint of KL. So it's sometimes very helpful to have a visual. So we have M as the midpoint of KL. M is located at 5, 1, and K is located at 2, 5. What are the coordinates of L? So we're going to look at our changes. Just a second. All right. And our y values and our x values to find the other endpoint. So from 5 to 1, that decreases 4. So we're going to decrease by 4 again. So 1 minus 4 is going to give you -3. And then we're going to look at the other side for your x values. From 2 to 5, that actually increased 3. So we're going to increase 3 again. 5 plus 3 is going to give you 8. So L, the coordinates of L are going to be at 8, -3. All right, next question. The coordinates of a midpoint of the line segment are 4, 8. So we know that the middle is at 4, 8. The coordinates of an endpoint of the line segment are -6, 4. What are the coordinates of the other, another typo, endpoint? That should say endpoint. All right, so the endpoint that they gave us was -6, 4. We are trying to find our other missing endpoint. So we're going to look at those changes again. So the y values from 4 to 8, that went up 4. So we're going to go up 4 again. 8 plus 4 is 12. Now we're going to look at our x values from -6 to 4. That went up 10. So we're going to go up 10 again. 4 plus 10 is 14, which leaves your answer to be 14, 12. All right, we got 2 more examples here. Line segment GH has an endpoint of G. So we're going to start making our picture here. Has an endpoint of G. So here's G, our endpoint. That's 7, 3. And a midpoint, the middle, is at 10, -1. And we need to find the coordinates of H because H is the other end of the line. So we'll look at our changes here. So from 3 to -1, that decreases 4, so we're going to decrease 4 again. -1 minus 4 is going to give us -5. On our x's, 7 to 10, that increases 3, so we're going to increase 3 again. 10 plus 3 is 13. So the other endpoint, or h, is at 13, -5. All right, we've got another one here. The midpoint of line segment DE is at 10, 10, and one of the endpoints is at 17, 12. Where is the other endpoint? So we're just going to draw that out for ourselves. And if we want to do it horizontally, we can do that as well. So we're going to make the midpoint at 10, 10, and then one of the endpoints is at 17, 12. Our job is to figure out the other endpoint. So same process, we're just going to find the change in our x's. Remember, our x's are on the left, okay? So 17 to 10 decreased 7. So we're going to decrease 7 again. 10 minus 7 is 3. And now we can look at our y values. So from 12 to 10, that decreased 2. So we're going to decrease 2 again. So the other endpoint is 10 minus 2, which is 8. So the other endpoint is at 3, 8.